Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we got a market update coming for you for the month of October, and make sure you stay tuned to later on after we go over the statistics. We got some exciting news coming up for later in this month.
Sounds good. We'll dive right in here. So market overview. So from October 23 to October 24, sales, we had 35 in October of 23, 39 October of 24, up 9%. The average sale price was just over $1 million in 2023 October, and October 24 was almost 1.3. So we're seeing a 25% gain in the average sale price. The average square foot price for October 24 was 762. Average days on the market. Here's where we see a big change, and we'll talk about this later in the video. But 60 sales up to October 23 and 39. Not sales. 60 days on the market, 39 days on the market in October of 24. So a 35%. It's a negative number, but things are selling a lot quicker.
For sure, and we'll definitely dive into that. Let's move into some specific categories. We'll start off here with single family homes. We had 6 sales for October 2024. Average sale price was coming in at just under 2.4 million. The average square foot price, $930 a foot. We'll explain that later. Average days on the market, 28 days.
That's quite a few single family homes selling. So
yeah.
Again, we'll touch on that in the notes in the end. Townhomes, we had 12 sell, 1.165 was the average sale price, $658 a square foot, and 34 days on the market.
Apartments, 9 sales for an average sale price of $744,000. The average square foot price, $669, and the average days on market to sale was 53.
Half duplexes, 5 sell in the month of October. Just under $2 million was the average sale price, $673 a square foot, and 44 days on the market.
Moving into short-term rentals, we got hotel condos, 3 sales for an average sale price of $853,000. Average square foot price, $913 a foot, and 25 days on market.
And tourist homes, 4 tourist homes sold in the month of October, $705,000 was the average sale price, just over $1,031 per square foot, and 38 days in the market. And those are actually tapered off a little bit, and we think that that's going to change.
Yeah, I think in general, typically this time of year is where short-term rentals probably slow down a little bit, but we'll touch on kind of where we think that's going to head here.
Yeah.
Let's dive into some year-to-date statistics and talk about some inventory levels. Sold listings year-to-date 2023, we had 437 sales, and in 2024, we had 415. So we're basically seeing our numbers reflect last year as far as sold listings year-to-date. That is a 5% dip, but right on average.
Yeah. End of month active inventory, 135 in 23. 136 again in 24, so 1% difference. So the first numbers are reflecting this as well.
Yeah, average sale price year to date. Now this is the number that I want people to pay attention to. 2023 we had 1,039,000 and change, and 2024 we have 1.18 million. So that's a difference of 3.5%. So 13.5%. So that is kind of what I would say we've appreciated in the year, as opposed to comparing the previous statistic of 25% when we're looking at October to October. There's just not enough data to support that the market has gained that much. So that 13.5% is the number we want to gauge as far as appreciation levels.
And I think in growing times, that is typically what we see, 10 to 15% a year in the valley here. So.
For sure.
Some notes. So significant jump in average sale price this October compared to last. However, it's important that the number references the average sale price year to date. We just talked about that, 13.5%. Again, with interest rates the way they're starting to change, I think we'll see some things happen in the market. Yeah.
For sure. Another key thing that we've noticed this month, days on the market have dropped off significantly. So we've been talking about the market picking up for a little bit of time now as a reflection of the interest rates dropping, and I think we're starting to see that happen. I don't know if that's going to hold just because November and December are always a little bit slower with holiday season and the start of winter. But I do think that in general, compared to previous Novembers and Decembers, we're going to see it be a hotter market than normal.
Well, and we talked about it, excuse me, I think in our last video where the sales chase the interest rate, but they're always behind.
For sure.
When the interest rates go up, things tend to sit, but they don't sit right when interest rates go up. They tend to, people wait and see what's going to happen.
Totally.
So I think we're going to see some interest rate drops again, and that will, in turn help the market stay strong. So
For sure. Do you want to touch on the $930 a foot we saw in single family homes?
Yeah, so as mentioned, the average square foot price was $930 a square foot. We're typically seeing, $850 to $880. The main reason that is there was a house in South Canmore, 1,400 square foot, that sold for $1.95 million. So that square foot number jumped. And that house we were just actually looking at, it's a nice little house.
For sure.
But it's the lot, it's the location, it's the ability to do what you want. Those lots don't come up very often. So that drove that square foot price up a little bit. Don't be alarmed.
No.
I don't think that's a true number of what's going on in the market.
And we wanted to explain that just because there is only 6 sales, so that number can fluctuate quite a bit if there's a sale like that in the market for the month.
Right.
We talked about rates coming down in a busier winter season. I want to dive into...
Before we dive into that stuff, let's talk about the short term.
Sure.
Right? The short term, that market is about average, but with these interest rates dropping, it's my opinion that those markets will get strong, especially coming into the spring.
For sure.
The people are still coming here. They're enjoying what we have, and spring through fall is typically when the busiest times of year for rentals. So I think we'll see a bump in the short-term rental as interest rates fall.
I agree. Now we want to talk about a key update that we're very excited about. It involves real estate, but not 100%. We're putting on a fundraiser at the end of the month with the Grassroots Realty Group in Banff called Mo's and the Bow. So it's a fundraiser for men's health. It's a free event. What day are we having it there?
I think it's the 29th.
The 29th, the Friday there, the last Friday of the month. Bring your friends, bring your family.
80s theme.
80s theme. It's going to be a ton of fun. We're going to have door prizes. There's silent auction. There's live auction. There's some really cool prizes.
Yeah, there's a trip there that,
Yeah.
anybody will have an opportunity to purchase a ticket to get their name in that draw.
Totally. So it's definitely worth coming to. Even if you don't want to bid on anything, just to support men's health, I think is cool. And it's something that we're very passionate about, and looking forward to putting that event on.
Well, and I think, as we've discussed, we're with Grassroots Realty Group now, and I think for you and I, one of the biggest things about Grassroots Realty Group was community. Community involvement, giving back, Alberta-based company, and we're just super excited with what Grassroots is doing. So yeah, if you're around the valley, it's a free event. Come check her out. You'll have a ton of fun. You'll see us running around in some fancy neon green shirts, but we'll have a lot of fun that night. Yeah.
So if you're looking for more information on that event, feel free to reach out to us directly. We also have a page on Facebook that talks a little bit more about the event where you can RSVP. It's not required, but it would be really great to see you guys there. And then if you also wouldn't mind liking and subscribing to the channel, we really enjoy doing this type of content, and we just really want to provide more value to people who are out there in the market or looking to get into the market. We do have fun doing this. So
that's great.
Thank you for watching, and we look forward to coming at you with some more content. And stay tuned. We got an exciting development that is going to be coming your way, so we're happy to share that with you. Take care.